Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome NCBA President Steve Fogelsong and Cattlemen's Beef Board Chairman Dan Derschke.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen.
There's a lot of people out there, Dan. I mean, you may have noticed.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you.
I say there's a lot of people out there.
There are a lot of people out there, fantastic people. Before we begin our business agenda, I would like us to take a moment and pause. And I would invite you to proudly and with passion honor our nation and the people who serve it by pledging allegiance to our flag. Would you please stand? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you.
How y'all doing? Very good. You folks have suffered to get here, and we're appreciative of that fact. We want to take, I want to thank you for making it here to the 2011 Cattle Industry Convention and Trade Show. We're looking forward to having a good time. This is going to be the kickoff of that. First thing I want to do is thank our sponsor, Beringer Ingelheim, one of the outstanding industry partners that make this whole event possible. A little later on, we're going to hear from Jerry Woodruff. And this year, we're referring to this year's industry convention as the Rocky Mountain Roundup. Roundup means you're invited to participate in making important decisions for this industry.
And we've done a roundup of some of the best the industry has to offer in terms of education, technology, and entertainment.
Got to turn the page over. That worked out really good. Well put, Dan. This is live TV, folks. It is our self-determination, not rules and regulations, that make us who we are and grant us the way of life we cherish so much. Today, our guest speaker is Richard Picciotto. When you hear where he was and what he did on that September morning 9.5 years ago, your mind will find it hard to fathom, and you'll be utterly moved. You're going to understand that a tough guy from New York City and we cattlemen have more in common than you might imagine. Richard's going to join us in a few minutes, but first, Dan, who do we have joining us next?
I will introduce our speaker in just a moment, but I would like to remind you that when each of us commits to becoming involved in the business of our checkoff and our industry, we put ourselves in the path of controlling our future rather than having our future controlled for us.